Good evening and welcome to RC Crazy. In today's episode, we break a couple distance records with the gunship. Now, where I'm at today is this was Father's Day, and we were having a Father's Day party at my brother-in-law's. So, figured I'd bring with me because he's out in the middle of nowhere, and I'd send the gunship up and see what I could do. Now, I've flown this before, but the last time I've flown this, I believe it was winter time. And if some of you guys have been following along, my brother-in-law was standing next to me and he was dressed like Sasquatch. He had all kinds of skins on, beaver skins and fur, because he's an outdoorsman, and that's what he does. He traps in the wintertime and does stuff with the skins, sells them and whatnot. He also has like a hat made and jacket made out of beaver fur, and I guess it's pretty warm in the winter. So I was just curious. I sent the gunship out this way, just scoping the area out. Kind of testing the limits. I'd send it out and the signal would start to break up, so I'd start to bring it back in a little bit and send it out again, and I was just kind of testing the barriers. Now this particular flight here that I sent out, this was the first record that I broke. The original record was 2,895 feet or something like that. That was the old record. This record here was 4,200 feet. And then it disconnected and turned back around and returned to home automatically. So that was kind of the first time it's done that to me. And I didn't know what to expect, so it was kind of cool that it automatically did that. So I was slowly figuring out what I could and couldn't do with this drone. So right there, it disconnected, turned around, and returned to home. That was 4,200 feet. Awesome scenery. This was an amazing flight. It gets better. I'm a long ways away. There's a farm. There's lots of farms everywhere. Lots of farms, lots of fields, lots of woods. Lots of unexplored territory. And I'm almost there. So that was the first flight, I believe, of the night. Just kind of testing it out, sending it out, see what happens. And this is, I believe, maxed out too at at 397 feet up. Alright, so here we go. This is the second attempt. So this was the current record until yesterday, which I just broke this record yesterday, so stay tuned next Wednesday for that flight. It's amazing. You guys are going to love it. Still no sign of Sasquatch. Can't find him anywhere. I'm still looking. One of these days I'll spot him. So there was a point of interest I was trying to get to, which was a house directly straight across, which I didn't know that that's where it was because we were guessing. And I kind of veered off to the right. I got off track because I thought I was flying the wrong way. And I couldn't really see too well because the sun was to my back. And it was blinding my screen, so I couldn't really tell where I was going. But the road up here that I saw wasn't the road that I wanted, so I kind of headed to the right. And it wasn't where I was supposed to be going. But it's pretty cool because I actually went that far. And now that I know for the next flight, I'll be able to just go straight across and get to that point of interest. So it's right about in here where I start to drift a little bit to the right. I was purposely doing it because I thought that's the direction I had to go to get to there. But it wasn't. I should have stayed going towards the left more. Because I got confused. I thought this road was the road that I was looking for, and it wasn't. So as soon as I turn around, I will have reached my maximum distance for the gunship at 6,105 feet before it disconnected, right? I think I'm scanning around, but it disconnects in a few seconds. Then it turns around and returns to home automatically. So that was just like an amazing moment for me to see that it actually did that. And also, it was a scary moment because once I did it, once I returned to home about 20 seconds later, all of a sudden the low battery signal kicks in. The low battery alarm. It was below 30%. It started going below 30%. So, not only was I sweating bullets because it was so far away, I was sweating bullets because now the battery level was low, and I didn't know how long I was going to have before it came back or if it were to crash. So that was kind of scary, but I kind of did the math. I knew when I sent it out, it was at like 47% when I sent it out on this trip here. And I know that the 30% is the low battery warning. So I just did the math and I figured it out, and in my head I knew I should have came back with just enough time. And it did. I came back with 17% left when I landed of the battery. So that was close. Too close for me. So that's the dramatic footage of the new distance record for the gunship. So if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to check us out, or don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We now have an email address, so if you want to get a hold of us, it's all lowercase RC CRAYZ@yahoo.com. And don't forget, guys, just keep droning.